Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2 Jake. Now, San Diego Yo-Yo contest happened this past weekend. Congratulations to Chris Toledo taking home the victory. And shout out to Daniel Dietz, 7th place with that evolution. Congratulations to him. I don't know. I didn't see any other coverage on it, so let me know what you thought about it, if there was online streaming or not. Alright, so last week we rolled into Loadout Tuesday and we had the blackout swirl. Made our way throughout the week. Friday hit. I didn't mention anything about a drop, but we did have a little drop on the website. There's a few left. I haven't completely tested these, so I don't know the final amount. But the Prismatic, Banshee, T52, that's the clear base with the rainbow rims. I posted them up because there's so many different colors. So there's like the blue, the pinkish, the more green. There's a pretty big variety across the colors on the rings. But that was Friday's drop, just to be consistent with having a 8 p.m. Friday drop, but nothing advertised because that would have been a colorway that would have been rough on the website. We had club last week and started some 5A. Mike brought a 5A trick. A few of us were able to learn and just get us ready and excited for 5A May. This week continues for Average Throwers Club. We have a 1A trick, Frozen Tundra, and a 5A trick from Mike coming, so you can get double the credits to prepare for the getting into the preseason championship that we talked about, having seasons and championships and different credits via what ATC challenge is evolving into. That kind of leads us into this week. Loadout Tuesday. I'm not sure what we're going to have. I talked about it on live stream. I don't want to dive in too deep here. Issue with the latest batch of loadouts at the anodizer. So we're up in the air on that, but we'll have something for you Loadout Tuesday. Friday, no drop. Catching up this week. I've got to get the customs out. The Pack Storm geese that started happening last week. If you haven't paid your invoice, hurry up and do that, or let me know when you can. Otherwise, we're going to send your Pack Storm mongoose on to somebody on the wait list. Along with that, Patreon shipments are going out. Shirts, we're going to double up next month. So March and April, your shirts are coming together for those shipments. So we have the anodizing issue with the loadouts. Shirt issue. The shirts were ordered to get screen printed instead of the transfers I've been doing myself, so I could have a month off from doing that and have somebody else do the screen print. And their dryer broke, unfortunately, so that order had to be canceled. So that's why we're going to be doubling up the shirts. So this shipment of Patreon, the AL7 Herdsman, is just going to be your yo-yos. Your shirts are going to be coming separate with next month's shirts. That's for people that just get the shirt and for people that get shirts with their yo-yo. I think I mentioned customs. I forgot last week, so I got to get those out this week. We're out of town this weekend, so Thursday night through Monday. So that's kind of where we're at on when I've got to get things out. So everything should be caught up Thursday before we leave, and that's why there's no drop Friday. Matt, why don't you take it away with the bangers?
Every week, G2 Jakealicious sends one man across the globe to find bangers for you. Welcome to Bangers of the Week. Let's ride. What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Monday. Ignore the tight shirt. Memo just got back from Hawaii, went to Walmart, picked me up a sick tee. Kind of shows the breast a little bit. But despite Memo not thinking that I've grown since 1996, I've got some sick bangers to share with you guys. Let's get into it this week. Let's ride. Up first this week is Mr. Ben Rain. And guys, check out this sick 5A trick. But more importantly, look how freaking beautiful our cute little feline friend is sitting next to him. Ben's one of my favorite people to watch yo-yo, and I've never seen his cute little kitten before, but as soon as I saw him, I thought, oh my goodness, there's a cute little kitten, wonderful yo-yoing. You add the two together, we got a banger, my friends. Ben, thank you so much for always hanging out with us, brother. We love to see you work in Discord. Love to see all your cool tricks, homie. Just thank you for being you, brother. Up next this week is Mr. Zach Finch. And guys, check out this sick tech combo. Mr. Zach, really just one of those guys that are super cool, super down to earth, but his tricks are super elevated. You can tell the guy spends a lot of time working on the craft, and everything that he does, he makes it look easy, but there's really nothing easy about what's going on here, guys. Zach is a top class professional. No matter where he goes and competes, he's probably going to win or pretty close to it. Zach, we love watching you, homie. Thanks for sharing this week's banger, brother. Last, but certainly not least, is the U.S. national champion, Mr. Justin Dower. Guys, what do I even freaking say about this trick? Justin constantly evolving the yo-yo game. I mean, you never know what trick he's going to hit next. You never know what new heights of trick creativity he's going to hit. This guy is constantly working. It's beautiful to see as someone who loves yo-yoing, because yo-yoing's in good hands. People like Justin are taking good care of it, and tricks like this is one of the reasons how and why. Popping into a freaking tower like that, unbelievable work. Justin does this 3 or 4 times a week, just blows my mind with tricks, but I freaking loved this one. Justin, thank you for always sharing bangers, homie. You know I'm a massive fan. Mucho love, brother. Anyways, y'all, that has been this week's bangers. Sorry about Mamaw's shirt, but hey, this goose don't run. You see what I'm saying? We fly. Speaking of which, I hope you guys enjoy those geese this week. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace, love, and pack storm geese. I will see you fools next week. Let's ride.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, so no club this week, no Friday drop, but we do have 2 ATC tricks. Get on it, get after it, and catching up everything we fell behind on. Psych, not everything, just the shipment we fell behind on, not the website stuff, not the drops page. Not the customs page for listing everybody's photos, but all that jazz. Thanks for watching. It's been another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. Happy throwing. One last thing to catch you up on. Sorry if you made it this far. I forgot this weekend I didn't do a lot, but I did do this. I caught up on these shirts that I had designed for the Yo-Yo Boomers Club when the Workhorse released, so those got printed.